Hello everybody, my name is Claudia and this is Zero, and welcome back to our channel. This past month I've been wanting to read more romance novels than anything else, so I decided that for today's video I'm gonna do 5 of my all-time favorite romance novels, and these are in no particular order because I did want to rank them like number one being my favorite and number 5 being in the top 5. But when I was looking or going through these books, I was like, which one would I put at number 1 and which one would I put on number 5, and I just couldn't decide because I love all these books equally, so they're in no particular order. The first book I'm gonna mention is Back to You by Priscilla Glenn. This book is about a girl named Lauren and a boy named Michael. So Lauren and Michael meet each other in high school, and they start forming this friendship, which is an unusual friendship because Lauren is like a good girl and Michael is rebellious and always gets in trouble. He has like a troubled past. So Lauren starts becoming his friend and getting to know him, and everybody kind of judges her because he's the school bad boy. So they start forming this relationship and they start falling for each other. Michael is a year older than Lauren, so he's obviously gonna graduate before Lauren, and so they start having like feelings for each other, and their relationship kind of takes a step up from friendship. But when Michael graduates, he leaves and he promises to call Lauren, but he never does. And fast forward a couple years, and that's when the story continues. So this is a second chance romance and is really one of my top favorite romantic books. I read it like a couple of times and gives me the feels, and it's so beautiful. I rated this one 4.5 out of 5 stars because this book was amazing. The second book I'm going to be talking about is Wait for You by Jalen. So this is a story about a girl named Avery that she leaves her hometown to go to college across the country because something happened in her hometown that she's trying to get away from. And when she gets to college, she meets this guy named Cameron. Avery is very self-conscious because of this one thing that happened to her back in her hometown, and Cameron helps her get her confidence, introduces her to his friends, and he invites her out, and she finally starts feeling like she belongs and like she's falling in love with this amazing guy, and she's becoming friends with all these people. But then she starts getting these blackmail texts from someone from her hometown threatening her. The story was absolutely a beautiful. Sometimes I think this one is my favorite romance novel, but then I'm like, I can't decide. This book is amazing, and I want myself a Cameron who could bake me some yummy cookies. And yeah, I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The next book I'm going to be talking about is Bully by Penelope Douglas. This book is about a girl named Tatum and a guy named Jared. So Tatum and Jared, they grew up together. They were next door neighbors, and they grew up as best friends. But the summer before their high school year, Jared goes away to live with his mom, and when he comes back, he's not the same. He hates Tatum for some reason that she doesn't know. So he bullies her and he makes her life a living hell. So much so that Tatum decides to go to Paris for a year to study abroad. And when she comes back, he wants to continue torturing her and bullying her, but she's having none of it. She starts defending herself. She starts bullying him back and embarrassing him. She's just like not letting him walk all over her. And this book was so good. This book was amazing. I love the things. It was like so funny and so sarcastic. Like Tatum will say some of the funniest sarcastic things. And oh my god, this book was... I can't decide if I love this more than all the other ones. Oh my god, I have so much trouble choosing. But yeah, I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. The next book I'm going to be talking about is Be My Hero by Linda Cage. So this book is about a girl named Eva that gets pregnant by this rich snob boyfriend that she had, and he doesn't want her to have the baby. He actually, when she's like around like 9 months pregnant, he actually tries to hurt her, so for her to lose the baby. But there comes this guy named Patrick that saves the day, and he protects her from him and takes her to the hospital. And I love this book because Patrick loves Ava so much, and even though he's not the father of her child, he loves her child like if it's his. And I love those moments when he would interact with the baby, and it was beautiful. And I gave this star 4.5 out of 5 stars. The last book I'm going to be talking about is Take This Regret by Amy Lichtenhan. Yeah, so this book is about a girl named Elizabeth, and she and her boyfriend Christian are in college together. They're both in law school, and they're, you know, dating each other. Finds out she's pregnant, and when she tells Christian, he wants nothing to do with it. He tells her to have an abortion, and she doesn't want to because it's her child. And so he makes her choose between him or the baby, and she chooses the baby, and, you know, she leaves. And then fast forward to 5 years when Christian has not been able to live with himself this past year, knowing that he betrayed the woman that he loved, and he has no idea who his child is. So he looks for them and he finds them, and the story is about how he wants to get back in their life, forgiveness, and try to be part of his child's life. And this book made me cry so much. It's more of a more serious topic kind of romance book because it's not very contemporary. It's more like you heard along with Elizabeth. Like, I cried so much, and this book was amazing. And I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars, which is no surprise because if I didn't give them any less, they wouldn't be in my top favorite romance book. So that's it for this video. I hope this video helps you guys find your favorite next romance book, because these books are definitely top favorite and you're not going to regret them, and you're going to want to reread them over and over again. Thank you so much for watching, and please comment, like, and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.